call the honourable member for Gellibrand.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Well, Deputy Speaker, last weekend I faced one of those awkward, no-win political conundrums that those of us in this place are sometimes forced to confront. For the first time in living memory, two VFL teams within my own electorate, the Footscray Bulldogs and the newly returned to the VFL this year, and the Williamstown Seagulls, playing in their first year as a standalone club in the VFL since 2001, battled it out at the VU Whitten Oval in the VFL qualifying final. 2014 has been a great year for both clubs, Footscray and Williamstown finishing second and third on the VFL ladder respectively, and Williamstown taking out the Foxtel Cup League Championship earlier in the year. So anticipation for this game in Melbourne's West was high. Unsurprisingly, the community turned out in force with over 7,000 spectators attending on the day, including a number of proud local Labor MPs. On a very blustery day, and with the wind at their backs, the Seagulls at one stage were up by 20 points, but the Dogs managed to turn the tide and won at the end of the day 95-75. As a result, I understand that the state election campaign of the member for Williamstown, Wade Noonan, has taken a blow this week, as he will be forced to wear the Dogs scarf in Victorian Parliament as a result of a lost bet with the member for Footscray, Marsha Thompson. As for myself, while I confess that as a Footscray resident I was wearing a dog scarf on the day, I did have a Willie scarf in my back pocket, and the Seagulls will have my full support when they fight to keep their premiership hopes alive in their second chance final against Werribee at Northport Oval on Sunday. On a personal note, it's been fantastic to see footy back at Whitten Oval, just down the road from my new electorate office on Geelong Road. It's been great to see the matchday vibe in Footscray as people walk up to the ground, and it's been special for me to be able to give my young daughter her first taste of live footy sitting on the hill at a true suburban footy match. It's been particularly pleasing to see a big family presence at all these games at VU Whitten Oval this year. It's been a great advertisement for the young men and women from all over Melbourne's West to join up their local footy clubs. It's important to understand that in Melbourne's West, footy clubs are more than just sporting organisations. They're community institutions. Footy's the great leveller in our community. It doesn't matter whether you're from the wealthiest suburb in the West or someone that's doing it tough, whether your great-great-grandfather was born here or you just might have migrated to Australia last week. When you're out in the footy field, you're the equal of everyone else out there with you. This inherent egalitarianism is expressed through the major role that our footy clubs play in the broader community. I've already spoken about the important Sons of the West men's health program that has been undertaken in my electorate this year by the Western Bulldogs, but footy clubs across the West also routinely engage in voluntary school clinics, leadership workshops and guest coaching for smaller clubs. Our footy clubs help us to feel like a part of something bigger. They remind us that we're not just individuals, but part of a community with shared values and aspirations, a community that comes together to celebrate, to commiserate and to make the area that we live in that little bit better for us all. So I say to everyone in Melbourne's West, don't be shy, get down to your local footy club and be a part of it. And at the end of the day, calm the scrays.